Hey everybody, it's Christine from the Gospel Method, and in this video I'm going to teach you how to do walk-ups and walk-downs in the key of C on a fast song. We're going to be looking at There Is Power in the Blood, and this is an excerpt from Book 1, Foundations Playing in the Key of C. I'll put a link to that down below. But this is page 83, where we take all our walk-ups, walk-downs, put them together, and I'll show you how to do the basic version, and at the end I'm going to show you how to spice it up a little bit. So this is probably a pretty familiar song. There is power, power, wonder-working power in the blood of the Lamb. And I often get people asking me, how do I add rhythm? How do I play a fast song, right? And so we're going to go through this from the basic and then adding in all these colors that you see on the book here. So first off, we're just going to go through with the right hand with our inversions. When we're playing fast songs, it's super important to play with right hand inversions. That just means we're playing the closest chord. For example, instead of jumping all the way up here to F, we're going to play F like this. We just rearranged the letters there so that you can get there faster. So on a fast song, it's really important. So I'll go through the inversions first, and then we're going to go through what these colors mean and how to add that cool left hand walking bass line. So C major, starting with the verse, we have C, slash, slash, slash. Then we have F major, which we're going to play like this. C, F, A on the right hand. Two of those, two C's. Then to a G major, which we're going to play B, D, and G with our inversion. Four of those. And back to C. And then would you or evil, again it repeats, victory win. There's wonderful power in the blood. And then F slash G. So F on the right hand, G on the left hand, like that. Okay, so that's verse 1. And then the chorus is a similar pattern. Okay, you can see it follows C, 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 F, F, C, C, right? So the right hand is all going to be the same. It's just that the words have changed. Now, the fun part of this song is the colors. If you Google chord charts online, you're not going to see these. But in the book, we explain that I use yellow to mean walk up. So we're walking up. And orange means walk down, so that it helps you keep track. The rule for any walk up and walk down is that you skip the first note after our letter. So let's say we have C. We're walking up, so we would play C. Then we're going to skip C sharp. We're not going to play C sharp. Okay? And then we're going to go to the next one instead. So it's D. Then we're going to go every single one. E flat and E. Okay? Now there's different kinds of walk-ups, but we're doing fast 4/4 walk-up. So C, D, E flat, E. That's our walk-up every time we see this C, C with the yellow. Okay? So the left hand is going to play these notes while the right hand stays the same. So right hand will just play those 4 chords. And the left hand is going to go C, D, E flat, E. Together it looks like this. Would you be free from... Now, a lot of you are probably really excited right now because a lot of my students are like, that's what I was looking for, okay? That sound, it's called a walk-up. All right, so anytime in this song you see C slash slash slash, you're going to play this. Now, let's do one that has G major. So I'm going to play my G. I'm going to skip the first one, which is A flat. We are not playing A flat. Then we're going to play A. Then we're going to play B flat. Then we're going to play B. Okay, so our left hand goes G, A, B flat, B, and our right hand stays the same. G, 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 okay? Would you be free from the burden of sin? There's power in the blood. Power in the blood. So you can see how that adds a lot to it. Now, you can see on these ones, they have 4 beats, which make it really easy because you can just match them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Our walk downs on this particular song only have 2. So they're going to sound faster because we're going to smush all the notes in only 2 beats. So when we do a walk down, we follow the same rule. F is our note. We skip the first one going down, so we're not going to play E, but we are going to play E flat. And we're going to play D. And we're going to play D flat. All right, so F, E flat, D, D flat. Now the fun part with this one, like I said, is we only have 2 beats. So I'm just going to draw you a little picture here. So these 2 are going to go with the F, and then these 2 are going to go with the slash. So it's going to look like this. The right hand just plays F, F, just 2. So it's going to look like this. F, E flat, D, D flat. So it's going to take a little practice. Well, your F is like this, sorry. F, E flat, D, D flat. So it's together, left by itself, together, left by itself. And then you're going to speed that up. F slash, F slash. So that takes some practice. Okay, and then we're going to do the same thing with the C. And this one is going to be C, B flat, A, and A flat. So we have our C, skip the B flat, A flat. And we're going to do the same thing because it only has 2 beats. We have to smush them in. We call this subdividing the beat, where we have quick sounds within. There we go. So you kind of see how that works. So it would be like this: C, B flat, A flat. Okay. So really slow motion. You're gonna hear the ones that have only 2 beats. In this case, the orange ones. It's gonna feel faster. Okay. But this is the basic version. And then I'll show you how to make it match later. So here we go. Would you be free from your burden of sin? There's power in the blood. Power in the blood. And then you can do the same thing again. Would you or evil a victory win? There's wonderful power in the blood. Go to the chorus, follow the same rules. There is power, power, wonder-working power in the blood of the Lamb. There is power, power, wonder-working power in the precious blood of the Lamb. Alright, so you get the idea there. Like I said, this is at the end of book 1. So if this is feeling overwhelming, just start without the colors. Just learn how to play the song. And book 1 starts from what is an ABC on the piano, and it takes you through step by step all the way to playing these fast walk-ups and walk-downs. Now, once you get that to speed, it's going to sound like this. There is power, power, wonder-working power in the blood. This is on the paper of the Lamb. I'm not adding anything. There is power, power, wonder-working power in the precious blood of the Lamb. And you might really like that. Okay, it sounds really nice. It adds a lot to it. If you're finding, a lot of people find when there's 4-beat walk-ups and then 2 beats, to them, they want them to match. So if you want to do that, this is a little intermediate tip, is to play your walk-ups. See if I can cut. Instead of playing all 4 of these beats, just play your walk-up on the last 2 beats. Okay? So you would just play C normal, walk up. So that would sound like this. Would you be free from your burden of sin? And then here you would do the same thing. You would play just 2 regular G's and play your walk-up just on the last 2. Power in the blood. And then they'll match, okay? But that's more of an intermediate thing for those of you looking to go a little bit farther into walking bass lines, okay? So this is an excerpt, like I said, from book 1. It's available on Amazon, and we do have a download of PDF on our website if you want to do that and just print it yourself. Book 1, let me just show you quick foundational skills in the key of C. We're really, really excited to have this out. We've been working on it a long time. And book 2 is just around the corner. I've had a lot of you who have bought book 1 say, when's book 2 coming? Book 2 is all about playing in all 12 keys. That's going to be out by the end of 2025. It's in the editor's hands at the moment, but it's going to be up on Amazon before New Year's, so we'll be sure to send out an email announcement for that so you guys can get your copy. But enjoy that. There's Power in the Blood. I'll put a download for that page just as a picture so you guys can download that and practice along, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye!